At least.
See, Jalen, you and I have disagreed throughout this show. We're very much so going to agree on this one. Because, my God, that was one of the best pay-per-views I have ever seen.
Bang, bang.
Dude, I don't think there was a match on that show where I was like, that was a bad match.
No. I didn't get to catch the whole thing. I only seen highlights. I will go back and I'll watch the full show. But I did see the Darby spot, bang bang. I did see the heel turn.
Oh my God, that heel turn was perfect from Kevin Knight, and you could tell it was coming too. But I didn't think they would pull the trigger like that.
No, I was shocked. But
did you see the Kyle Fletcher stuff?
I did not.
So oh my God. Oh, you have got to watch it. The way they executed it post-match after Takeshita won the title. Sorry if I just spoiled that.
No, yeah, I did see that. I did see.
Okay. But the way they executed the post-match stuff, Fletcher comes back, which I was not expecting, and it looks like, Team Proto Kesta, or however they said it, with Proto Shida or whatever, I was going to be reborn. No. Oh, Fletcher absolutely clocks him. Proto Kata is a thing, except when Fletcher goes to pick up the international title, who also picked it up? Okada. It was amazing.
I saw Jericho did the Sabu tribute.
Yes. Which apparently there was the New York State Athletic Commission or something said they couldn't brawl through the crowd and no blood was allowed during Stadium Stampede. I didn't care. For God's sakes, Luther gave Chris Jericho a freaking giant tennis racket.
That was sweet. I did see that. That was sweet.
It was hilarious. The I Quit match was just
that was Chef's Kiss. I did get to see some of that, yeah.
My prediction and what I wanted, not because I have anything against Cope and Christian, I wanted FTR to retain only because of my idea for a multi-man ladder match at All In featuring FTR, Young Bucks, The New Day, because New Day's coming to AEW. It's just a matter of when.
The New Day are all elite, Brandon. How we feeling?
And several others. So that's the only reason I wanted FTR to retain. But I have nothing against Cope and Cage.
I saw Scott put Christian's hand in the cinder block and he goes, I did your mother.
Yes. It was quite funny. And then MJF Darby Allin. Oh my God.
I could watch them wrestle forever.
The fact that they have made a match be all about a single move, one of the most basic moves, the headlock takeover. Like, how do you do that?
Because MJF's the best professional wrestler to ever lace boots right now.
MJF,
now, what's going on in Italy, boys? What's up there? Because our buddy Brandon's a little quiet, and I'm actually intrigued. So what's going on in there, Brandon? What's going on with the World Entertainment Company?
Yeah, Brent, Jalen, I got a better name for it. World Promotional Entertainment. Because that's all you get. Promo. Oh wait, here's a match. But there's not actually going to be a finish because it's going to end in distraction, interference, confusion. Oh, wait, here's a match. Oh, sorry, you don't get a finish. Oh, here's a match. Oh, sorry, you don't get a finish.
The only thing that's entertaining right now in that company is Danhausen. But I want to hear what Brandon has to say. I'm being for real here. I'm being for real. So Brandon, take
Yes,
it away
I
about
would like
Italy.
to hear from Brandon. Go ahead, my friend.
Okay, one, Jalen, you might have missed it, so I will repeat it again at the top. Fuck Danhausen for cursing the Cleveland Cavaliers.
There you go.
And he is the reason why. No, of course I'm joking.
He is definitely the reason we got swept. Dan, if you're watching this, I've met you before. You are very nice. You are very evil. Please uncurse my Cleveland teams right now. Thanks, pal. I've already DM'd you like 40 times. Please stop this. It hurts.
Okay, before we get to Clash in Italy, you guys might be shocked. I don't have anything bad to say about AEW Double or Nothing.
Whoa.
The reason is because I legitimately forgot that it was even a show. And usually on my timeline, I see highlights and I watch things. I saw maybe one thing. I saw the spot where, Christian says that he, as you guys said, did FTR's mom.
Banged your mother. That's what he said.
I saw it. That was about all I saw. I think my timeline was all filled with the NBA stuff. This Clash in Italy card is better than WrestleMania. I will put that out there right now. I think that this is potentially maybe the card of the year for the WWE. There are 4 WrestleMania worthy matches. I think 3 of them are rematches, or 2 of them are rematches, and 1 of them is another WrestleMania worthy card. Yeah,
it's at like 12 noon, right?
It's at 2 p.m. Eastern. I'll probably be watching it later in the day, Sunday night. But yeah. Listen, I openly admitted to Josh a couple weeks ago. I was like, listen, I have not watched a ton of wrestling. I've been sort of in and out of wrestling. My focus has been on the NBA playoffs. So,
you're missing out with the Stanley Cup playoffs, by the way.
Oh yeah, great game last night by the Canadians and Carolina. What a game!
Yep.
I do think, again, depending on how you feel about Brock and Oba running it back, I think it's going to be a great match regardless of the last 5 minutes or so. I know a lot of people think Brock's going to beat Oba. It's going to set up a rematch that way. I don't think that's the way you have to book it. I think Oba can still win, and Brock can come out, and maybe Brock costs Oba Femi the King of the Ring or something along those lines. And you have, Oba say, well, Brock, I'll have to beat you one more time, but this time you're going to have to put your career on the line. I do think there is a world out there where, for the first time since WrestleMania, we see the return of Randy Orton, and he potentially cost Cody Rhodes the Undisputed Championship against Gunther. I would love to see that, because I think SmackDown...
Where's Pat McAfee going to come in?
I think SmackDown needs a complete creative refresh and reboot. I have no idea what's going on in the Blue brand. They have Cody Rhodes and Gunther and Rhea Ripley, and that's about it. Trick Williams too. I'll throw him in there. He's great.
There you go.
Raw's been cooking. I'll say that I really enjoyed what I've gotten out of Raw lately. I'm really into this Roman Jacob Fatu story. I really want to see.
I will say I am.
I want to see Sol Ruka win the Women's Intercontinental Championship from Becky Lynch. I think Sol's got great potential. And I think WWE is just in a transition period right now where they're having a lot of young guys. Oba, Sol, Javon Evans,
even Jacob.
And, Jalen, me and you, we did talk about this at the beginning of the year, where it did feel like a very transitional year, where you have your Codys, your Punks, your Romans, but then you also have your Jacobs, your Javons, your Breakers, all these young
Ethan
guys.
Page.
Ethan Page, well, who I think, by the way, I don't know if you guys got to see. I watched a little bit of Raw last night. His commentary work in the match between Rey Mysterio and Rusev was extraordinary. I think Ethan Page is going to get over in WWE pretty quickly.
I will say Ethan Page is one of Tony Khan and AEW's biggest fumbles, for sure. I can fully admit that. That is one of AEW and Tony Khan's biggest fumbles.
I will say, I wish, like, Brandon, you probably think I just live to shit on WWE. I don't. I wish both products were good because I love professional wrestling.
Same here. I try to give WWE a fair chance.
And I am invested in Jacob and Roman, but that's it because I'm all gas, no breaks with it. Y'all know what I mean?
See, that's where I differentiate from both of you, because I don't like that they're recycling the whole bloodline story again. I don't want to see that. I like when WWE gives us fresh new storylines, like everything with Seth Rollins and Montez Ford. I like that.
That's not new. They've been doing that same storyline for 20 years. Oh, good guys can't get along. It's the same basic premise storyline.
To me, it's a new angle. I like it. I want to see where it's going to go. My favorite storyline right now with WWE in general is Seth Rollins and Braun Breaker. I'm liking the direction it's going. It'll be interesting to see what type of adjustments.
Well, I'm not saying the storyline is bad. I'm just saying you can't call it new when that's literally the base of almost every single storyline.
See, I do understand that, but to me, it does feel new. That's just my perspective.
By the way, every time Seth Rollins turns babyface, that is his storyline.
Yeah. It was like that with they even did that for Jason Jordan before he broke his neck.
I just think they're telling the story in an interesting way.
Well, the Vision is the most cursed faction of all time, maybe in the history of professional wrestling.
Oh, yeah.
Have they ever been healthy? Period.
No.
Once Seth Rollins got hurt in October, I mean, now Logan Paul's got a torn tricep. And say what you want about Logan Paul, dude gets heel heat.
He does. He absolutely does.
Oh, by the way, Joe Hendry's another young guy in the conversation that I left out.
Yes. But he hasn't. I feel like he hasn't really done anything.
Can we fire Logan Paul?
And that got over instantly.
So I'm not gonna get. I like Joe Henry, but I'm not going to give an opinion one way or another about him because I feel like he hasn't done much of anything yet since coming up to the main roster. So I want to give.
Do you believe, Josh?
So I want to, but I'm going to give it a little more time before I.
Do you believe, Brandon?
I believe. I've always been a believer. I was in that crowd December 13th in Washington, D.C. when my eardrum started ringing when he appeared, when the Miz said his name.
So I want to give WWE a fair chance, but like Clash in Italy, Liv Morgan hasn't had a title defense, I don't think she's defended the title since.
She hasn't had a match since she beat Sol Ruka the night after WrestleMania.
Yeah. She hasn't had a feud with anybody. I get it, like Stephanie Baker, is injured, but do we not have something for her?
What are they gonna do when Nikki Bella comes back?
And that's an easy solution. You
turn Paige heel.
No, you turn Brie heel. Brie and Nikki come together. Paige is still the babyface. Brie and Nikki are the champions. At SummerSlam, Brie and Nikki defend the Women's Tag Team Championships against Paige and her partner, her longtime best friend, AJ Lee.
Yeah, but that's recycled.
It feels like the Women's Tag Team Championships are just stuck in neutral. Like at Saturday night's main event, whoop-de-doo, we got the Tag Team Championship match, Brie and Paige against the Irresistible
Nia
Forces.
West Legend. Yeah, I mean it was an okay match. It was nothing special.
Yeah. Like I feel like it's the same way with the tag titles on both shows. Like none of the tag titles feel like they have legitimate traction right now.
Yeah, I think and I said it at the time when they broke up the tag titles, I didn't like it. I think that they should just have one tag team championship.
I agree. It feels like everything is stuck in neutral.
Now they are trying to get younger. To your guys' point, like the New Day's going to AEW, great. Jalen, I don't care. I'm actually happy for them. They can go to AEW for all I care. Like they are trying to clearly get younger, and if you're not cutting it, WWE's got a lot of TV time, and they got a lot of TV programming, but they have a lot of wrestlers. And if you're not getting over and you're not in the storyline, then we're just going to release you, and we're going to push the younger talent.
But Kofi, are you serious?
Well,
I don't care if Kofi's a jobber; he'll always get over.
Kofi Mania.
Well, the heel turn, and again, you can call it the booking all you want, but they were not getting over.
They weren't getting over because no one's watching this program. I'm sorry. If you are a real wrestling fan, you are not watching this.
Well, actually, they get 4 times the viewership of your guys' favorite wrestling program.
Yeah, because they're all 6-year-olds and they all love, oh my God, Travis Scott and Bad Bunny and for some reason George Kittle. And Pat McAfee was a big part of the WrestleMania main event storyline. Are we serious?
Jalen, did you see on Dynamite /Collision, because it's another one of those 3-hour specials tomorrow, which I'm not sure why, because Carolina and Montreal aren't playing, and that series is on TNT, and Clash in Italy is on Sunday, so I'm not entirely sure why Dynamite and Collision is a 3-hour.
Wait, the Canadians, they don't play tomorrow?
No, the Canadian, I'm talking about on Saturday because because Collision normally airs on Saturday, but tomorrow is one of those Dynamite Collision 3-hour specials.
You're a real sicko if you watch Collision. You're like one of the 200,000 people.
But
make it 2.
Yeah, I watch Collision. But
you guys, okay, well, it's official. You guys are sickos then. You guys and Jalen's favorite person, Dave, can go sit together.
No, me and Dave have had some good times, man.
Hey, wait a minute. Has Dave blocked you yet?
I don't think so. But I did make a Twitter just to insult Dave.
Jalen,
I had to make another one to insult Dave, but go ahead, Josh. Sorry.
Jalen, tomorrow night on Dynamite, I didn't think it would escalate to this level of match this quickly after the
street fight. I saw it.
Not just a street fight. It's a lights out street fight between Sheeta and Statlander.
That's gonna be an absolute barn burner.
Yes,
and I'm excited.
I did not think they would go to that level that quickly.
I'm okay with it. I'm not gonna lie. I'm okay with it.
I'm not saying I have an issue with it. Just unexpected.
Yeah,
that it would escalate that quickly.
You guys enjoy. Now that season 50 of Survivor's over, I'll be spending my Wednesday night catching up on the 4. So.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say the guards.